Did ancient humans travel around the world over 5,000 to 10,000 years ago? Most archaeologists would say no. It's impossible. Unfathomable. It can't be done. However, maybe they missed something.
Ooh.
After years of mapping almost 1,000 ancient sites from around the world, I may have found an answer. Did ancient humans travel from what's now Turkey and Iraq through Indonesia and eventually South America, using the South Pacific Current or southern winds? 10,000 years ago, the oceans would have been 150 feet lower due to ice, creating the perfect path around Bali and following the Wallace Line to Sulawesi. You can see mountains up to 120 nautical miles away. Sounds too extreme? If they rode for 4 to 6 hours a day, stopping for resources and waiting for prime conditions, it would take less than a year. Learning and influencing along the way. Let's start at Karahan Tepe in Turkey with the 12,000-year-old pond of bricks, and move to Sulawesi with the field of phalluses, and across the ocean to Tiwanaku, where the boner stones and DSL faces were repurposed into a wall. Nearby is Inca Uyu, where the rocks are shaped like cocks, raised up to the Incan god Pachamama. Then back to Turkey at Göbekli Tepe, Sayborç, and Karahan Tepe, where the rocks are more than Pepe. Back over to Indonesia, where this ancient leaner holds his wiener. There are many statues in this area we will come back to at Lor Lindu. For now, it's Easter Island, where they place their hand upon their hips, holding their cheese out in the wind.
Eat that fucking cheese.
Statues continue to pop up in South America, like San Agustin in Colombia, at Tiwanaku and Pumapunku near Lake Titicaca in Bolivia, or as the Germans call it, Lake Titzenschützen.
Dog.
And stranger still would be the relief carvings at Göbekli Tepe, flattening a massive rock to reveal 3D animal carvings. We see more at Pokekea in the Bada Valley in Indonesia, and at Ahu Vinapu on Easter Island. Then all the same relief carvings, T-shaped pillars and cock wielders in Pucara. We haven't mentioned the curious H shape in both places, or the meticulously cut Tomb of Midas in Turkey and the 12-angle stone in Peru, to the liminal stone portals, stargates carved into the mountainside, traveling from one side to the other. We've talked about the elongation of certain heads, but not skulls. All of the places we've mentioned have archaeological sites with elongated skulls. Some cranial deformation performed at birth, with others mysteriously natural, like the Paracas skulls in Peru. These elongated skulls have been documented all over the world, in Indonesia, in Italy, and many other places like Crimea, Iran, and even Egypt. Akhenaten and Nefertiti had children with bulbous domes. Oh, is there another connection? Nefertiti? Titicaca? Even the lake looks like it has a stretched out sagittal secret. We will never know what happened 10,000 years ago on this planet. But what we do see, across oceans and continents, the same forms persist. Ancient shadows etched into stone.